when I do my little intro, I'm gonna ask this question because I need to know because a lot of people been hating on me.
Living in the trenches,
They,
Malik. That's it. Living in the fucking
No,
they what?
trenches.
no, they've been hating on me.
Oh, I'm
Like,
lost. I'm lost. Y'all got
yeah,
me
but they're
scared. Come on, let's get to the bottom of it. Start it up. Start it up. Let me hop in.
I'm about to shout out my last girl. Shout out Aaliyah. Oh, don't look this.
Want me to send
She
you the
put
link
them
or
on
y'all
for
got it?
sure?
huh?
She put your lashes on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your girl don't get lash extensions.
shit. She put them on her damn self, I think.
See,
That's talent.
that's talent, bitches that can do. See, oh, look at that. I've been on cam too long. Girls that can do that, they're different leagues. But I grew up with 7 brothers. Goddamn.
Yeah, I told her she need to get paid for it, but she don't be hearing me. She don't be hearing me.
She can make some money. She came a last check. My daughter is a full
Yeah.
set is 160. A field is 95. 3 weeks, 140. Like
Man, what?
You're getting robbed.
she can make some money, but I look good though. I mean, I look good regardless. But
Her.
How? So you can't take them off though?
sleeping them,
So
swimming them, sweating them.
yeah, I run through hell with these lashes.
I'm gonna do it. But the amount I pay for them, I'm going down to see Satan and I'm coming back.
Or
It's
wait, if you get
not
beat
a
up, are they
burnt
gonna
lash.
stay in?
Yeah, a bitch can knock me out. My lash is gonna be there.
That's good marketing, bro. I don't care. That's good marketing.
Hell
That's
no.
good marketing.
Said the weed fell out, but the lashes stayed.
The weave was gone, but the lashes was there. And that's all because of Leah. Shout out to her.
Okay. Well, she did them out there. Yeah. How was that? That was fun. What's up?
Off
We
camera
stream right now.
conversation.
But
Off camera
off camera
conversation.
conversation, man. Okay.
No? Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Well, you knew.
Only you.
Huh? Hold on. See, I ain't trying to be the only one behind the blinds on this motherfucker. Like, let me in. I'm just
No,
see some
motherfucker was
sunlight.
tripping.
Let
She
me
said.
in.
Wait, when y'all was out there, that was tripping?
Man.
Okay. We can talk after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe. Lord Jesus.
Sending out the link now for this.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'm high as hell. Man, I had to get a new battery for my freaking car.
My alternator went out and my battery.
God.
But Dave got us fucked up. This nigga that came around everyone's car and his shit just stopped working.
Man, somebody stole his whole battery. God.
Bro, that's horrible luck. I've never heard of that.
Oh, only little Dave.
Like I heard of the converter getting stolen, not the whole battery. Reba in there? Oh shit.
Man, let me tell you about Weaver. I fucking love her. We need to have her on here one day just so she can tell that goodbye forever joke. But
all right,
that is the funniest person I've met in a long time.
Yeah, we
man.
do got to do the inside jokes. We gotta chill out so we can be included. Oh, she said she loves you.
I wanna know the tea.
She's just funny as fuck. That's all. You gotta just spend like an hour with her. You're gonna be cracking the fuck up.
Okay, so have I met her before? No.
I don't think you have.
Yeah.
I saw her at the Fev before.
I met her.
9 times out of 10 though, when I'm at the Fev though, remember shit.
Yo, I love the Fev, dude. You never know who you're gonna see. You
For
see
real.
any Oberlinian from this generation through the last 17.
You're gonna see him there.
For real, Friday night, Fev? Hell no.
That'll get you right.
Surprised it don't be popping more than that, for real.
Oh god, you ain't been on Wednesdays, man. That's
But
they're having Long Island nights when the college students are here. It's fucking chaotic.
Hey, though, summertime, is it worse than when the kids are there or what?
No, because college students Well, usually they leave. Like last summer, I think they were here. Full year as fuck.
Yeah.
They gone
Is
now.
Illumination anything like it used to be, or hell no?
I didn't go this year.
Hell no. That means no. That means it was only fun for us as kids to be
It
free
was.
running around.
Literally, you just get to run around, eat food, not have a fucking care
Literally.
in the world. We
mm, mm, mm. All right, boom.
All ready to get started?
A core memory. There, let's do it.
Alright. Hi, guys. Well, Cammy 10K. Very happy to be back again with another episode. Hope you guys are ready to have some fun. It sucks, man. Oh, you talking about Illumination? I thought you were talking about this one. I was about to say. Damn.
What you said? Shit sucks.
Talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Illumination. I was about to say, that's an instant ban, bro. But yeah, we're tuning in again. Y'all be showing us a lot of love on the video after on YouTube. Subs on YouTube and even on here. But pass it to Killa Cala next.
Oh, God.
Yes, this is Killa Cala. We're back again. And I'm going to start off by asking two very important questions because people have been clowning me lately. First of all, beef noodles or chicken noodles? If you pick chicken, you basic. Disgusting. Or Kraft mac and cheese or Velveeta. If you pick Kraft, don't speak on nothing about beef noodles. I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so
put your answer in the
I feel
chat,
like
y'all.
we needed a choir to come with some applause or something. That
was a lot. That was a lot.
We can
that was a lot because I've been getting clowned, and I found out that people clown me about beef noodles. They're eating Kraft mac and cheese. How that work?
Hey, wait, listen. So, me said chicken, duh. Reva said chicken all the way, and then neither. And she said, "Who the fuck hurt you?"
No, for real. Who? Who was it, boo boo?
It was low key me because beef noodles are nasty.
I just feel like it's not that big. Like both of them ain't shit. Like that's the bottom of the sub. Like
oh, definitely.
Okay. If it's out of the instant though, you know what I'm talking about the instant. It goes shrimp, beef, chicken. If it's the package, it go chicken, then beef. It has to. I'm sorry. Chicken's just OG. There's no way around it. Yeah. So whoever said chicken, it's just.
Lamar said chicken and neither. Chewy said beef is cool. That's what Gmail used to.
That's you. Yeah. I knew, man. Chewy.
Right. No.
Oh, salty as hell and artificial as hell on me. Hey, wait, no, because Marcala said one day, her freshman year of college, she went to the doctor. They were like, "What?"
But I went to the doctor and like Jalen and Little came with me. And Alita was like, my blood pressure was high. And it was like, why is your blood pressure so high? I was eating nothing but noodles. Like, I ran out of BG Bucks in October. was eating good. I was eating good, though, before October. I
think I ran out of bucks the second month of school. Like,
I was eating good, though. Until that little October hit, I was like, damn.
That's tough.
It'd be like that though, cause you be having that 150 in your account. Like shit, we had Chipotle tomorrow.
For real,
we had that new spot that opened up.
For real, BG Bucks. I was swiping that thing like it was free money, like
on credit card or something. For real,
that's crazy.
Cause damn near it was.
For real.
Your financial aid pay for that shit. Might as well.
For real. I'm like, charge it to BG.
All right, for sure. Well, shit. Let's go ahead. Somebody, boo boo, pick a number since you feeling yourself today. With BG Bucks. What was your account number? Your ID?
Maybe we can try to run that shit back.
Oh, I think it started with. I want to say it started with 24.
2, 4. All right. You know what I'm saying? Brief sponsorship. Justin Ramey. Shout out to this Book of Mirrors. 100,000 questions. So we pick a number and we go through it. Just showing love, man. Asking these questions, you know what I'm saying? Everybody open up. Get to learn something about yourself. All right. No, boo, that got me fucked up. You was eating noodles for weeks.
I was. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so what would be a depiction of your personal hell?
Personal hell?
Personal hell.
Ooh. Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
I think it's like if you could be like, what is the simplest picture you can give us that would be like you with a umbrella that has nothing but the spouts, no cover, rainy day with thunder and lightning. You know what I'm saying? Like just a drought for you type deal.
yeah, a personal health for me was having negative 300 in the account. I'm telling you, like negative 300. No income coming. So like, I'm down bad. Shit.
Yeah.
No one to like rely on. No, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
personal hell to me.
Yeah.
No income coming. I got no money on
No
the way.
vibes.
Like, I don't know how
Right.
people do it. Just be like vibing out here. No.
No, like hopefully something come up. Like
Right. Like,
How do you
hopefully,
live like that? That's so.
hopefully I find $10. Like, what?
Like, how
no.
do we live like that and not anxious all the time, bro? Like,
Man,
I don't. It's funny because we in the opposite end. It's like we live like that, waiting for that shit. Man, I've been waiting for this Friday paycheck since I got paid the 2
man.
Fridays ago. You feel me? Like we
I'm
live
like,
in
I
that
can't
constant
wait for
anticipation.
Wednesday to hit midday. I can't
No,
wait
for
to close my
real.
eyes on Tuesday.
I
Like,
swear to God, going to bed the night
For
before
real.
payday, you be happy as fuck to
for
go to
real,
sleep,
No,
you
my
wake up
nigga.
like,
bro.
I wake up like, what's
Pay
for breakfast? Like,
right. Look, payday got niggas running errands they don't need to run.
for
Like,
real,
Hey, I swear to God,
I
bro.
been meaning to get my eyelashes done. Like,
man.
no, the
Like,
fuck you did.
Like,
man,
I
I've
don't
been
leave the
meaning to get
house.
my eyebrows done. Like,
Bruh, I don't leave the house all
Hell
week,
no.
but the day before payday, I'll be ready. That
mm,
payday hit,
Bro,
nigga,
ready
I'll be at the store. I'll be buying shit I don't even think I need. Or like
literally.
I'll be happy as fuck to leave.
for real.
And
I be
Wednesday,
on
I'll be checking
Amazon
my
like,
account the night before, just in
Hell
case
no.
they want to deposit that shit early.
oh
It'd be like
god,
you love spending money, so you'd be like, I just need to make more money. Like that's what I need to do. I just
The
need more
endless
income,
cycle.
so I could keep. I know, so I could just keep spending though, or at least maintain what I'm at.
right?
You know,
Like I
like
know I'm
put a
cool
little
because I
something up,
got money coming, but if I didn't have no money on the way, man,
or no money stashed nowhere,
no
like
money,
nothing to depend
like,
on.
well,
Yeah,
And that's what's
yeah.
so funny about all this. Like, I literally, I literally just took my fucking car broke down. And a week later,
Mm.
like God was like, "No, bitch, you shouldn't have did that. This is what you
Yeah,
get."
shouldn't have
no,
touched it.
no, for real. I'm telling you, like your car be waiting for something. Like
Bruh.
I'm telling you, like my car be waiting for me to be happy. Like
Bro, I swear
No,
to God, I'm
for
talking
real.
about. Listen,
happiness.
like the way it happened, bro. Like I had just finished my last day at the library. And a half later,
Uh,
like I get my really big check, like all my vacation hours, all like my everything. I fill out my retirement. Like I'm about to come into some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm like happy. I'm like, oh, this is good. I washed that bitch by hand, vacuum it, spotless, right? That motherfucker did not come back to me that night. It was just stuck at your mom's
man,
house for like
God
a week.
damn. It be like that too. You remember the
Bruh.
moments. You remember the little spot that you cleaned extra hard because
Man,
you
I was
wanted to have it
scrubbing.
over with.
I just wanted that bitch to look good, and then I ain't seen it since that day. I was so fucking mad, bruh. Then my
Hell
whole
no.
check had to go to that. I had to pay like $100 to get it towed. I was just like, damn, you couldn't wait to take
See,
this whole check.
For
that's
real.
it.
Couldn't
See,
wait.
I got an appointment on Thursday. I'm just praying nothing happen. Like, just get me to Thursday. Get me
That's
to
it.
Thursday. Like, shit. Cause it's that though. I'm not trying to pay them towing fees. Like, if I break down the highway, not only do I look bad and feel bad and shit, I gotta get my shit towed. Like, I'm standing on the side of this broke ass yak, man. Come on.
For real, hot as
Bruh.
fuck. Ooh,
Hot man,
couldn't even
what?
imagine.
That's why I was laughing
He
at Lil
burning.
Dave. Because I'm like, damn, this nigga, like, first he broke down, like, at a store in Lorraine. I'm like, damn, niggas about to catch you driving this little bug. You about to get your ass roasted. I swear to
I'm
God.
saying, bro.
And then he's
That's what
just
I'm
sitting
saying.
outside. This bitch broke down as fuck. So he's sitting there. My dad was able to start and get it. Dave had a rough time, but they were trying to float that motherfucker out of Lorraine so no one saw him. And
I'm
that bitch
saying.
was
He
not
couldn't
worth.
go on no missions in the bug, no late night missions, cause ain't
Yes,
nobody getting in the whip,
he
and you're
be
not seeing me pull off. So I'm
he be trying
pull
to play
like,
like. I mean, I can get. But they ain't got no
let
game.
me
That's what
see.
it come down to.
Yeah, he get in there. He just you know what I'm saying. He gotta put in that word. Put in that word. But
Couple
like I
weeks.
said, it's crazy. come from that. Like what we come from is like 10 people to choose from. Like it's like no, bitch, no, I ain't fucking with nobody here. Then
That's why
fucking
I don't
small
even
ass
blame him
son.
when he. That's what Lee's talking about. Like I don't want anyone. I've dealt with this the last 6 years.
Oh God, no one to make happy. But like truly, that nigga string relationships. This shit don't stop. That nigga will never have a broad.
Up with the 1933 that leak.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Is it's halfway a sleeping bag, so I could like zip it up and I'll be all cozy
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
clean.
Yeah, so that's what's up with it, man. To be honest with you, hey, they keep pressing me saying I need a new one, but I like it, man. I don't know, it just fits the vibe,
Cozy, like it, like brick.
you know, like brick. Yeah, I got a little Michelle walking around here, so she be trying to change shit. I don't be having it. Yeah, I keep them just because she wants something different. I'll be like, nah, we gonna keep it because we ain't about to pick nothing else.
Not getting your way.
Nope,
You're
nope.
not getting your way. Oh my.
No. All right, Pooh, go ahead. Give me a random number. I need something crazy. 1000.
Alright. 438.
I thought you. It's crazy because I thought you was gonna do 440.
I should have. I've been
438. What brings tears of joy to my eyes?
one like
Hmm.
like if I'm in public, I won't watch those
Cause
hugging their
you.
kids. Yeah, and they
Wait,
start
wait. Is
crying.
that tears of joy though? Is that
It
tears of
is, cause
joy?
it's like, oh my god, like they're reunited with their dad after like dad or mom
Okay.
fighting for our country. But
Okay.
that, like, I guess some
Mm.
moments of life, like,
I'd have to be high as hell off some shrooms or something.
well, see, let's see, cause no, that's so funny. We'll get to that later. But every time, like, at one point during your shroom trip, you have a moment where you're crying and you're just like you're happy, but like you don't know really why you're crying, but you're smiling the whole time. Like,
I don't know why. I don't know why this happened.
like
I
then
feel
you're
too
fine.
good.
Like after a couple minutes, like like if I would be sitting, I like look back at like if like I did recently, like a year ago, like a horrible place, like a year.
Mm.
I'm happy. My therapy's done with my. I think stuff like that makes me happy enough to cry sometimes. But then after that,
Mm.
like it kind of gets okay, like after 5 minutes.
Keep it gangster.
Yeah,
Keep it
like
gangster
that's
now.
it. Move
Yeah,
on, you know.
yeah. I let one real manly tear come down. That's it.
Like the
The other
movie.
one I'm sucking up.
Just let it flow a little bit, and that's enough. That's enough.
Hell no, okay. But what brings tears of joy to your eye? One little thing. It's that
Mm,
income. Income, huh?
Yeah,
no,
money.
I'm all about my paper, man.
Oh God.
Tears of joy. I think. I think I want to say like family, like talking about
Mm.
y'all and seeing how far y'all came. I want to
Mm.
say that. And my
We
friends,
we came.
yeah, how far we came. It's a long way.
Game.
Still marching. Still marching.
Still much.
Yeah, for real.
What about you,
Okay.
Lee?
Um, I don't know. I think, like I said, I think both answers are low key like family, but also those times of reflection and looking back and then seeing the growth. You know what I'm saying? But also like
Mhm.
it's kind of when a lot of different elements come combine. So if I go to the sunset and like I'm also just thinking like a swarm of positive thoughts, like it'll kind of just flow itself out when it's here. That one strong, manly SpongeBob Patrick, water tear. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.
That one that like
For
saved their life during Shell City, I think it was in that movie.
real. Water.
I fucking made it.
You know
Water.
what it is.
Cats bring me.
Cats?
All right. So I'm 296. It's what is infinity? And so I've been big on just thinking about like how cats bring you tears of joy. Hey, shout out Soulless. Chewy, I'm sorry, deadbeat dad over here. It's coming.
Chewy would clash
It's
your
coming.
child support.
It's
Take him to court.
No, I mean, you gotta go to court,
Nah.
Chewy. You might have
He
to go
out
to
here
court.
living his life, and you at home taking care of his child, man.
Working your ass off to provide for the cats.
It's sad though, cause I wasn't. If he wouldn't have took her, I don't know where she would be right now. You know. So
Wow. Look at Chewy stepping up to be the dad you couldn't be.
Could have been in the shelter.
Yeah. He has a stable home, man. He has a stable home. Close
That's
to
what
home.
all dads say.
You know, true. What? Okay.
True.
Stop.
She has a sibling.
Stop.
She has a sibling.
She does right. You know, another cat mate. I went there and they have a little relationship going on. Look, they got a little relationship. Her and the other cat.
Okay.
So I came and she was like, "Damn, my real man here." And now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's sad. So she didn't want to see me with her new boyfriend. It was pretty bad. Yeah, no. So true. I'm sorry, but they have to stay together. It's like that. I am a deadbeat, but it's like it's what's best for her. Like I'd be gone for weeks here. What would she be doing here for weeks?
Staring
Starving,
at the wall.
eating at the bag, eating out the big bag of food I bought with the water that I just left running.
Just put the sink on, like just drink out of this.
For real.
With the water I love running.
No, for sure. All right, no. But Infinity though, I really, because I've been thinking about like how we will continue to exist. If y'all ever watched the movie Everywhere at All, Everywhere, Everything at All at Once or something, it's a new movie. That shit's gas, but it's just talking about how like she has many lives past, and then like somebody snatches her and shows her, so then she can hop through different universes where she does and lives different lives. So she was an actor in one, she could hop into that mind and live that life, or she was a regular person in the hot dog fingers in one. It was weird, but it was cool. So
hot dog fingers.
I was like, wait a second, hot dog fingers.
When y'all watch it, it's low key silly. It just keeps it like humorous because it's kind of like deep, but not really at the same time. But I don't know. I just feel like we will never die. So just whatever you can take or do with that. We are infinite. Infinite means that it never ends, and I don't even know if that's related to time. That's just it never ends.
Can
But
I
buckle up, guys, even after you perish. But go ahead, Boo. What you about to say?
Can I build off that question?
Yeah, go ahead. What is infinity?
So, I didn't want to. I mean,
I don't want to answer it.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to.
You said build.
I wanted to like build off of it. Yeah. So, like, do you believe in reincarnation?
Right.
Or do you believe that when you die, you go to heaven, you go to hell?
No, so I think the interpretation that Soul gives, the movie Soul, is very like is very close. Like you come in formless, shapeless, and then you enter this body, but it's like you don't like when you leave, you kind of sustain some type of substance. Whether it's not physical, it's like it's whatever's outside the universe. You know what I'm saying? So the people who we lost kind of just maintain form in a different way and went to another, you know what I'm saying, or exist in a different form. So yeah, reincarnation, but like I feel like if it's not passed through generations and then it skips, like you're waiting in line for someone else to be born in your bloodlines for you to reincarnate, or you switch to fucking become a tree or a rock, or you know what I'm saying. And then we were talking about how like if you're a tree, if you live as a tree, how do you think you'll perceive time? And like yes, because you know trees live and die, so I wonder if it's like, do they view it how we view 90 years, or would it really be like somebody living 230 years, you know, just sitting there existing as a tree? No, so it was pretty. I don't know. So, what do you think? When you die, you think you're gonna turn into? I think I'm gonna turn into Soulless when I die.
That's your
I'm gonna get reincarnated into the exact life she lived, so that I feel her.
You gonna go through the struggles, and towards the end, you gonna be living good. Soul is living good. She eating good. Got a little chunky. You know, happiness. But I think happy weight. I think I don't want to believe. I think I believe in reincarnation because like I don't really think when you die, what is your I keep thinking about it, like, where does your soul go? Like, where do I go? So I don't wanna believe that, like, and I wanna believe in God and everything like that, but then I don't really necessarily believe in the heaven and hell because but at the same time, I do because I wanna believe that my grandma's sitting up in heaven right now, but, like, I don't wanna believe that that was it for her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna
Right.
believe
So I think
she's
it's like
up there.
the stage of life, and then there's
Mhm.
people who's in the audience, and I
Yeah.
think that's exactly what I'm not saying that's what it is, but when you die, I think you'll go and sit in the audience. Every day you wake up, you open your eyes, you're on the stage. Boom, lights,
Mm.
camera, action. You get off. You know what I'm saying? When you're dead, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You setting up the behind the scenes. You building the little
Mhm.
walls, the kitchen, so that we
Wait,
can act
wait.
like we in the kitchen. You know, or whatever, whatever. So I think that's where they live, where they occupy themselves in their existence is to help create and keep the show going. Because like I wouldn't want it to be no other way, you know, as
Right.
far as like so you could choose where you want to hop into. But well, one thing that also like kind of not scares me, but it's like same way that you feel like you're I feel like I am I. Pooh feel like she is I, and everybody in this chat feels like they are I. And how many people are in this crazy ass world or like big ass world? So it's like if everyone feels like they're this I, like this,
Mhm.
like does that mean
The
that
soul that can't
they're
be replaced type
exactly,
Yeah.
you know? So does that mean that there are that many of those, or is there just one? So like same way
Mhm.
that a water drop would just connect into the whole of the water when it drops into it, I think souls might be the same way. Like it just splits off and then turns into something that thinks it's separate, but then once you die, it turns into something. What's it called? That's profound right there. I don't know that.
So, like,
I don't know. Could be right. It sounds. Go ahead, bro.
like if you like, all right, like I like this way I think about it. Like I think that like in a way I don't want to say like Kataya is like the reincarnation of like your mom's mom, but do you think that your
Right.
mom's mom has something to like do with like Kataya being Kataya? You know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
before that, your mom had tried for years, had all boys, not one
Right,
girl.
and so that would be like an interesting theory if we could test. Would be like, I wonder if, like since my grandpa died, is there gonna be a boy born in the family next? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying at some point, and so it'd be like there's like this ratio within families that keeps it consistent. But then it's like
Mhm.
we look at CT and his mom, so my aunt stuff had one boy and then three girls, you know what I'm saying? And then all the girls had straight girls, you know, like even CT had girls except the baby girl. So it's like it's interesting to see, but I don't know how that reincarnation will work. Because then you think about what if somebody's bloodline ends, like then they would never reincarnate, or would they just have to manifest into something else, being like ants or fucking. And I think that's it too. I think you have to work your way up to within the universe or wherever in the earth to get to be a human. I think you got to be a bird because I feel like they they all hold their own significance, but it's like I don't know. If you're keeping up, you're keeping up. But I feel like they all keep up their own significance. So it's like you have to live within that time frame that they experience life. Same way a fly lives and dies tomorrow. Who knows how long that feels for them? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be an ant, fly, spider. Like you got to go through the phases to become a human. I mean that's but I mean like what else is there to do within this life? You think about life if you think about life and just how bland it is now, like what else is there to this shit? So it's like you might as well be a fucking horse, a fucking stallion, a cheetah, you know,
and
just to pass time, like
that's
because it's what
crazy.
is infinity.
You know, like I'll look at like some animals, like Layla for example. Like I think it was you.
What?
But like when I used to smoke, I used to like sit here and look at her like you kind of like you do human like shit, and it kind of fucking scares me
Yeah,
sometimes, bro. Like
yeah,
some of the shit she
for sure.
says, like it makes me I would like
No, and that's why I don't like somebody would come up. We in the club. I'm drinking. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody come up and hand me a dab pen. I don't want that. I be looking at people like they aliens, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it just takes me into a different way of viewing exact like all these new people I've never seen you before, whole new like oh you're you know what I'm saying? It's hard. I experience people in a different way, and so I don't like doing that shit just because it's not it doesn't allow you to be in the moment. But when you look at something like Layla, like I go and see Lil Dave and I see Lil Dave in my coach, I'm like Lil Layla, get your ass over here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like just because like they both got the same butterball face, you know what I'm saying? It's like No, but not for real.
Hey,
But
wait, no,
if you
that's
know what I
so
mean, you know
funny,
what I
bro.
mean. You know. And so it's like,
Wait, no, cause
so
listen,
it's
bro.
funny.
I'm chilling with this girl like last week. We're going through my pictures and stuff like that, and a picture popped up of Layla as a puppy, and she's like, "Why does she
Yeah.
look like your brother?" And I was like, "What the fuck, bro?"
What I'm saying though, I'm
Hey,
saying,
hold up,
and
wait,
that's
that
why
is
they
fucking
so close.
crazy.
They got a crazy bond and shit too, you
That's
know.
fucking.
And it's funny. It's different though, like, cause like does Layla will Layla carry whatever trauma she has to her next life, and that's what we were talking about with like memories and stuff. Like, would your soul keep a memory for the next life?
Right.
You know, like would it? And then if it does, then that's the reason why you're living, is so it can kind of mold into something. Like Wesley, what's that shit called? Midnight Gospel, bro. They got this crazy episode where this heart like keeps getting it wrong, so they just keep reincarnating him into that spot, and he has to get it right in order to, like they. I'm gonna just show y'all. It's hard. It's hard, but it's Midnight Gospel. That shit's crazy. Like just thinking about Layla carrying that over. Like that nigga Dave whooped my ass 10 times. In the next life, I'm gonna beat his
Not
ass.
him.
You know what I'm
You gonna be
saying?
dog.
Type
I'm gonna be
shit.
the human.
Like,
Yeah.
literally.
And like
It's different.
that's neat. Because like when I look at like, okay, so like the way I feel like it had to be like
Right.
something's lined up for it to happen. That's the same.
Right.
I begged my dad and mom dog for shelters. None of the dogs fell, but then like dog away.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, and she every time I see her, I want to hit her with an uppercut. Boom, boom. Because I know
Everyone
she's going to
does.
jump up. I
Yeah.
know she's going to jump up. So I just be ready to hit her right there, meet her right in her jaw, just so she be like, but she like has so much energy that she just can't control it. And I think that's why she fits in so well for real. I think y'all need that for real. All right, go ahead. Pooh or Boo Boo. Give me a slumber. Say 89.
Bigger one.
I'm gonna do 319.
Not the
Yep.
3.
The
place.
best
What?
day someone
Are
was.
we going deep? What are the restraints on reality?
The restraints on reality.
Yeah.
Clarify. Like what?
So first thing it made me think was how you put in cheat codes on GTA.
Yeah.
Like, you know how you play regular, you can't super jump, you can't, you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah.
can't run fast. Like, I think that's it. Also, time is a restraint. Well, I mean, so those are two examples, but like sometimes I feel like we should have superhuman powers. Like I should be able to run and jump over a building, but like,
Yeah.
or at least do some crazy parkour shit. But no, I just see it on movies, like in the Crackdown where I just build my jump to where I can jump and touch a plane or some shit.
Catch a ride on the way. Catch a ride to Phoenix.
Oh, hold on.
I'm
I'm
just
going first.
like, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna come home for a
Hanging
little
on
Wait.
that
bit.
shit. Hanging
I'll
on
be
that
back.
shit.
Hour. Dang, that's hard actually. That has me stuck.
I think our limited knowledge for sure, but also I think it would be like I think it's everything that keeps it in formation. Like so, the same way that everything has to like water has to freeze in order for it to turn into the shape type deal. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think that's how there needs to be something to shape our world, or else there wouldn't be that consistency. Like if there was like one atom difference in our atmosphere, we wouldn't even be able to exist type deal. So everything needs to line up in a very like formulated way, I would say.
And if it doesn't, then
Yeah.
don't work out. Yeah, that
Like if we had superhuman powers, like if everybody running
the
around
world
here,
would be chaos.
that's
You
what
know,
I'm
it
saying,
Sky
sounds
high.
good, but like just like
you know.
the purge. Well,
But you
I
know,
kind of.
that's it too, because that power wouldn't just be one day.
It just wouldn't stop
Nigga,
for one day. Yeah,
niggas
like
ain't just. If
Niggas gonna
I'm
catch
or
a
tearing
body
down
and
you
be like,
gonna
"This
let
trees,
me
is
live.
fun."
You gonna let
yeah,
me go 24 hours catch a body and then
That's it. You
take
nigga
that
gotta
say
away
it's
stop.
from me?
nothing. Yeah,
No.
and I
No.
think that goes to it too, is where a restraint on would be like morality. You know what I'm saying? To where like you do feel bad, or empathy. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you have this human capacity to feel bad. Um, laws of physics. No, for sure, laws of physics too. And I think that comes with that formation type deal. Like it's all you have to keep it in bounds, or else it's not. It won't sustain its physical property. All right, I like that though.
Sky High.
Right. See, and I feel like an X-Men world should work. Like if I can be born into the X-Men world the next lifetime, that would be dope. Like just I hope I would have powers though. I would hope I would be a mutant, but
Like
just
the
some where you get
Avengers.
some random shit. Yeah, no,
Would
Avengers.
do you believe you would be a villain or a superhero?
Come on, I'm superhero all day. I think so, but I mean, I feel like it would get
But I think so.
boring being a superhero so long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You only going to be a superhero for so long.
Have you ever seen The Boys on Amazon?
No.
So it's a group of superheroes into like the outside world, the superheroes, right? But they're actual villains. Like they're going around killing people for no reason. Like
Hey,
one dude,
what?
yeah. So one dude, this is how the show starts off. Dude is standing there on the pavement kissing his girlfriend. Dude with super speed is running. He's drunk or something like that. He's running, smashes into her, and she
Turns into dust.
like she's gone, and
It's
blood
called The
splashed
Boys?
all over him. Yeah, like it's
I'm
called the.
watching. Is it a
It's
movie
so
or a
good.
show?
No, it's a series. It's so good. Like
See, the
it's
problem
so
with
good.
series is
Yeah,
I'll be
and then they
stuck all
got this
night.
super.
I'll be done by tomorrow.
For real, that's how I was. And
Yeah.
they had this like season 2. They introduced um this white woman as a superhero, but she's a Nazi. Like
No
she's
way.
a Nazi, so everyone thinking she's like this superhero, but she
Worst person ever.
white power. Like yeah, she's white power.
See,
She's not saving nobody that's not white. Like
no,
so everyone else
no.
thinking she's superhero, but no, like behind closed doors, she's a Nazi.
Wait, so how do they portray their superhero-ness in the movie, like in the daytime type deal? Like, are
So
they saving people and shit, or are they just like?
it's basically like the government really is helping them. So like, and one of them, they was sent to save a plane that was falling out the sky, but dude, superhero was like, plane was crashing. Dude was like, "Oh, we about to slide." So they leaving kids, babies, all of that. So like in the tape, the airplane tape, that you can hear all of that, but like they get that and they erase all of that. So like they don't even know. They think if they save like the people that they could, but in reality they like left. They could have saved more people, but they left them behind. Like
Man,
it's
what?
good. You gotta watch it.
You
It's
sold
really
me.
good.
That's a good trailer right there, boo boo. I like the
It's
trailer.
really good.
You
Like
did just
it's
give us a good little trailer.
it blew my mind because I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, because I'm thinking it's about superheroes because I like superhero movies and stuff,
Right.
and I'm getting like these they're crazy. Like, they out here killing and dude, like it's good, man. It's
We
good.
It's gonna be watched. So we'll have the what's it called by next week. Goddamn. I'll let you know how it was by next week.
Like it's
A little review.
Yeah, for sure. I've been on a binge watching crazy movies. I watched Dark Knight like 100 times, probably, but I'm gonna watch that for sure. I want to see that.
I've been watching that good stuff more. Not Lamb. I'll be watching that good stuff. It's so good. Like how I put you onto Top Boy.
Yeah, that's heat right there too.
That's heat. If y'all haven't watched Top Boy on Netflix, go ahead, man.
I like it too because it's so real. Like even the ending
it's
of
real.
the
Like
last season. Oh yeah, it's tight.
Exactly, because I feel like watching it, I feel it really look like that's how it is out there in the projects. Like that's how I said they do things. That's why I was talking about Wagon. I watched that game. I was like Wagon.
That's why I fuck with that, bruv. What you talking about, bruv?
What you talking about, bruv?
One. Yeah, that's just. It sounds cool because you think like it's only some American shit, but the whole time it's like that shit going on all around the world, bro.
Right. So, yeah.
All right, wait. Go ahead, Pooh. My fault.
Yeah, my fault, Cam.
Going on all over the world like that. So crazy to me. Obviously, it looks like a hella gang activity, like the UK and shit like that. Like because it's
they be out there.
They be out like they drill shit is really like crazy as fuck.
Man, I know y'all be seeing Africa too. Like,
bruh, no, Africa is different.
I seen a nigga get his head chopped off with a fucking machete.
Yeah, like they don't really use guns. Like they be knifing people up. Like they gonna do you in front of your face.
Like, literally, bro. That's just actually crazy. Like the crime and shit, like gangs and shit. Iraq, man.
See, but that's where it's like, what are the odds that we're born here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh,
they're not there.
Like,
not born to some like 9 children. 15, my fault, we got 9. 15 children in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No money.
But no, but like it's crazy out there. Cause Africa, like even all over the world, like even like Iraq, places like that, like foreign, and you're old enough to fight in a war, you're gonna.
You gotta go. Yeah. You gotta go.
Even the United States stopped drafting people back in the day. After the 18, imagine, bro, you just turned 18. Right. You gotta go to a fucking war.
Man, and the odds of surviving are
low.
Like, and it's terrifying, dude. You dying in terror,
like
guns, bombs, shit. That shit's cool on Black Ops and shit, but that shit in real life would be fucking terrifying, bro. Nigga, a grenade go off, that bitch roll right next to you. Nigga, like you got, like what? You gotta run, like, or fucking like napalm coming. You're in a tree, fucking shh. You just burning, falling out this fucking tree. Boom. Like, and that's shit that real happen. Getting sniped, nigga. You ain't even JFK type shit. Nigga ain't even. He didn't even see it coming, man.
Just chilling right there, waiting to catch a body. That nigga just takes your head off, bro. Like,
literally,
that's crazy.
Literally. But it's like, it's cool because we see that shit now, and it's like, bro, that should be only shit that's done on TV. Like, why are we killing each other still? Like, that's why I think the world. It's gonna take a long time, but we're slowly starting to transfer into a different world where it's like we see that. There's no need for that. We have my Google can speak Chinese for me. My iPhone, like just talking to my phone, we can handle all this, you know. But it is cultures and it is traditions that, you know what I'm saying. If we go to Ukraine and smoke some weed and get locked up, yeah, then now we in a whole different system, you know. So it's like, or wherever we go. But no, go ahead, Pooh, give me one. Hit me.
Let's do 8.
8-4. Give me close to the end. Oh, they got some good ones. What are your beliefs about money? Oh, good question. I feel like that's important. But go ahead, we'll talk about that. I want to get it.
Yeah, my dad will probably disagree with this. Everyone else will, but I look at money like this. Like, yeah, okay, you need money a lot. And it controls our life definitely, whether you want it to or not, because you have to pay for everything. But like at the end of the day, if I have the opportunity to spend that shit and have a good time, I'm gonna do that because it's always gonna come back.
Yeah.
Like money is a endless cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like how we talked about earlier. Like you get paid and you're constantly waiting for that next check. You know what I'm saying? Like
because to spend it.
Exactly, because bills like 9 times out of 10 you'll check those, get a little bit of spending money. Next check. I think that money is a very controlling thing. Like I said, like nowadays, whether you like it or not, because like, if you look at like how much inflation is, gas here is like $5 now, like $5.09.
No way.
I swear to God, it's more expensive here than it is there. That's some fucking bullshit. It's like
508 and fucking making like some. It is. I was in Chicago. It's 689.
689.
Chicago.
If you have no income, you're not going anywhere.
You're not going nowhere.
No more rides for broke niggas. That's it.
But they took out the public transportation, so that shit's only in major cities for real. Like,
oh yeah.
Out in the E, there ain't no busing. You can't bus to get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You got a job. You gotta put in that time.
That's the thing. Like everything's coming so unaffordable. Like money is starting to become rolling over your life. Like you need that shit to live. Like the other day, bro. And don't judge me. I was a little drunk, but I paid like $6 for a bag of Doritos.
Damn. Where was you at?
Doritos.
Point?
That's what it felt like.
Where was you at?
Listen, so I had went to Walmart, right? And like I wasn't drunk, but I was a little tipsy, so I didn't want to keep driving my dad's car around. So I went to Walmart. They didn't have no chips out there because they stopped their shit at night. I wasn't about to go to Drug Mart or IGA because there's more expensive there. So I was like, okay, I'll stop at Mickey. Yeah, I spent $5.59 on these Doritos. So I swear to God, like, call me crazy, but these Doritos, I needed the serial number for these bags because I mean the bag was filled up to the top, like no air.
Really?
Like they were cheesy as fuck. So I mean it was a good purchase, but like so I'm saying, like you spend $100 on groceries, $100 on groceries nowadays is not gonna got you 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like $100 in groceries would have got you a bunch of meat. Dinner. Leah said they were very worth it. It would have got you dinner for like it would have got you multiple meals. It would have got you a lot of shit. Like $100 in your gas tank, that's more than enough to fill up a tank 3 years ago. Like fill up a tank 3 years ago probably would have been like $50 at the most.
No, because like think about when I was watching a movie in the 70s, we got paid $2 a day. Remember they used to talk about like cheeseburgers used to be 5 cents, gas used to be a quarter to fill up your tank with 90 cents. Like
yeah, like my dad says all the time, like when they were in high school, they were younger, like our age, like gas was $1 at the most, and that was expensive.
But I work with this older dude at LC, and he was talking about how at 18 he was a store manager for his grocery store, and he was like his check was it wasn't a lot. I forget how much he said, but he was able to have a Mustang, his own apartment, like his own everything off that. And I'm sitting here like that's nothing. Like I couldn't even survive 2 days off of your check. Like I couldn't survive 2 days off your check, but you driving in a Mustang, got your own crib at 18, like that's crazy. I was like, it's so different now.
That's what fucked us up where we from is that like we were talking about it one day in the fucking in a barbershop out here. Dude was from Toledo or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we getting cut talking about Ohio and shit, but he like we was talking about the different plants. And we like you 16, 17, 18, you can go work at the plant, you getting paid, you know what I'm saying? That bitch good money, you know what I'm saying? And back then, everybody 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 riding their own shit, on whips, on this, on that. So like coming into where we at now, once they cut that off from us, they ain't had nothing to do. No degrees, no nothing. Because they thought they was just gonna go to the plant and get a job at the, you know what I'm saying, making however much they was making. So that shit, it set us back the whole county in that sense because everybody was eating off that. There was Midway Mall because motherfuckers could spend it because they was getting money from the plant. The rain was looking cool, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless we could find something to kind of bring that much money back, it's gonna be hard to readjust it.
Like we plant.
Hell no.
Big plants like that are dollars. That's another thing my dad and I talked about. Like have those plants like that in the city better taken care of. If you look at pictures of Lorraine from like, I don't believe that shit because it's pretty and beautiful. They had all these like jobs here, like the steel mill, all these other plants here. They have their now I always like wonder like house. That's like a lot of abandoned. That's not abandoned.
Yeah.
There used to be like downtown. Trying to reduce.
No, literally, and it's like they're trying to give it that old school feel too. That it's like it's back in the day, and it's like it makes you feel like that. I don't know. It's like, what is it? Like I don't know. I think Detroit too. Detroit's the same way. With they had a plant and I was gone, so they kind of lost a lot of money there too. But it's like
a lot of fame.
yeah. But I think that was around the time when it was booming, though. Yeah, I think that was around the time when it was booming.
That's nuts. Like now, like the.
Yeah, but shit, Cleveland is too. Like the tips of Ohio, like it's all kind of like that's what they depended on, you know. That's what the slaves ran up here for. Was then what's it called? Was the money and shit, the opportunity, but that shit left. At the Sunset. No, the hotel smooth. I like the rooftop. Chu, you been up to the rooftop of the hotel? That shit smooth. But we went, right? Or no?
I don't think I went.
All right, Mom. Sunset Beach. What is that? Oh, up in... Where's Sunset Beach at?
I think
that's in like... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You ain't nothing.
Sunset leave it over.
Time out, bro. Time out for
Sunset leave it over.
Okay, 2 buckets full of bricks up the stairs to the roof. Damn.
You strong.
thinking 2K.
I'm weak.
Oh, what? They get silly, man.
There's some shit I saw the other day. Thought about this. Taco Bell has an idea for drive-thru. Essentially, not gonna have drive-thru work. Looks like a fucking bank. Like literally, it has like aisles like
The roof.
like how like
roof.
yeah, like it looks like nice as fuck. Like it has areas and then like make drive-thru times faster. But like I'm thinking like, damn, this is crazy because like there's people that has been working at Taco Bell fast food restaurants. So like they don't have any. And like it's crazy the time we're getting to. Like I 100% believe that event workers like factory fast food, like even Walmart, like you look at your self checkout cashiers,
Right.
I wasn't even get a robot to do it. $, you know.
Right.
Crazy.
No, but that's why I like bartending for real. You always gonna need a bartender, goddamn it. You can't get no robot. I mean, you could get a robot to shake that shit up.
You
know
could.
Mix.
Damn.
Damn.
Is the robot gonna hook me up with the liquor though?
And he not gonna give you life advice, you know what I'm saying?
What is the robot gonna help me get through my problem?
I'm sitting at a double shot for the price of a single, you know? That nigga gonna give me the actual size of a single.
But the robot ain't gonna discount 2 drinks for me. Shout out to I'm not.
You don't care I look good. For sure. I don't know. It's a lot of shit that I feel like is gonna stay around because we like that. Like I don't want to be served by no damn robot. Like I want a human to serve. As crazy as it sounds, it's like just like that king mentality where like this motherfucker's gonna come bring me everything. I think it's like life has to be that, but you have to also do that for other people. Like you can't just think that, you know what I'm saying, you only gonna be the one getting served. Like you have to serve other people. Like and then that's why I like going out to eat when I get off work because I'm like shit. I've been serving motherfuckers all day. Like I need somebody to
time for me,
pour my water for me. Goddamn it, you know, type of deal. So type shit. All right, boom. All right, one of y'all give me a number. Who give me one through 10. Give me a number. Boo boo, you gonna give me one through 100.
5.
Boo boo.
That's the number I was thinking about.
All right, what?
So give me one out.
2-digit number. Give me a 2-digit number. 1 through 100. Not 100.
Let's 40.
All right, bet 540. All right. Has there ever been someone who I click with immediately? Where is that relationship now? To what do I attribute that kind of connection? I'll read it one more time. Sorry. Has there ever been someone who I clicked with immediately? Where is that relationship now? To what do I attribute that kind of connection? All right, so boom, this book right here is kind of like we clicked immediately. Me and Elijah Bug was in Cincinnati smoking on this clip, right? Playing music, vibing out. I had my camera, so I was recording it, like just us talking over the scene. Out of nowhere, some 2 dudes come out the cut, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, good vibes. And the first dude that I'm saying I shook his hand, it was him. It was Justin Ramey. And so since then we kind of like just kept tabs on each other. He used to make music, so he sent me music. I sent him mine and stuff like that. And then when he was dropping the book, he sent me the ebook. And then that kind of like really made me attached to the book because I'm like, he hadn't even dropped it yet, but it was on the way. So it's like I want to support him because, you know what I'm saying, the connection clicked automatically. And I love what it does for us as far as like questions and stuff like that. So it's crazy that he asked that question and, you know what I'm saying, here we are talking about that. So yeah. No, and that's what's great. Like I met him years ago in Cincinnati when me, you know what I'm saying, like when me and Elijah was out there. So like I said, we ain't even tapped into all like that, but you know, it's just always been consistent. So that's love right there. All right, come on, boo boo. Or no. What about y'all? Have y'all clicked with anybody immediately? And where is your relationship at now? And to what do you attribute that to?
Dang. Immediately. Dang. See, I want to say like it was Aaliyah, but we didn't really click immediately because like she was older than me and like we didn't really run in the same circles. Like we talked occasionally, but like when we were put in the same space, that's when we clicked. But immediately it wasn't that. That's hard. But I did click immediately with someone. Our relationship is not really good right now, but we still cool. We still cool. Trying to figure stuff out, but we still cool. But yeah. What about you, Kim? Yeah, that's a weird question.
I'm trying to think of not the only, but I want to say sounds crazy because high school had to be legal. Yeah, because like okay, I always tell her like I was such an asshole to you. I wasn't like projecting all my problems on taking them up. Freshman year was rough for me, but it was like I always always wanted to like I always like I kept her around, like wanted to be friends with her.
Right.
Bullying her, but I think the bullying gotta like gotta show her what public
toughen her up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like
that sword.
you look at like that's cool. Always talk about it, but I think like now we're locked in. Funny because like her and me are locked in. Funny because now like we're so close that like I literally have to like every girl I talk to like oh this is not like that like my sister you know what I'm saying like it's not like she's not like one of my hoes like this is my sister.
So do you feel like your relationship with Leah affects like your romantic relationship?
Sometimes it does. But it's always like the okay, because obviously like someone could eat brain and be like, this is like my sister. Fucking that person, fucking with that person.
Wait.
Easy lie to a lot of people. But it's, I don't know. I think like at the end of the day, it always comes. Everybody always thinks on literally. It always comes down to how much you trust me. I always tell them like, trust me or you can't like. But like, not to be funny, but like I said to the one girl, I was like, if I'm gonna cheat on you, I'm not gonna be with her. Someone else.
Oh damn. Yeah, I feel you.
But like that's the hard thing, like with how someone's been past, therefore like they're insecure from the past,
Right.
Lies who with by a nigga telling her the whole gotta worry about her. Nobody that she got cheated on with that girl she didn't have to about like obviously it's gonna be hard for her to like believe trust me and never really get hope they get and just try.
Right. Yeah, I was just having that conversation the other day actually, with someone that I was messing with, but like lately we're just trying to be cool. But we were just talking and he was like, I can see you have like a lot of good relationship like qualities, but I feel like I can also see like you've been hurt before. And I was like, to me, I'm thinking like I don't really show that, but to him he could clearly see that. So I guess I can definitely that's hard.
No,
but I feel that though.
Yeah.
But like that's the point, like recognizing like that you've been hurt and then trying to like not work on that for not like your future relationships because even though you think you're hiding, it's clear as day that you have been hurt before. So and you're moving off hurt. So
and it's like you don't even notice it until someone puts that mirror to
until
you.
someone points it out. Because I'm thinking like when we was like together, like messing or talking with each other, I thought I was like, I had all that under control, all them little issues I had from past relationships, but I guess I didn't.
And it's like, like if he wouldn't have pointed out, then it's probably like you'd have been walking around still.
Yeah,
like
I've been because I'm thinking like I'm cool, like, but then it was like an eye opener for me. So
it's hard. It's like love properly.
Right.
That's what I always say. Like I think think that in a way, like, are good as far as if no one else in the world is gonna love us, our brothers are. Our family. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
was talking
Yes.
with our circle last time. Like I know that if no one else in the world my back like everyone like y'all do.
Mhm.
That's the best. Like
And
coming from
that's
where
why
we come.
and I think that's why it's okay to like be patient with love too, and like to feel like it's not. I'm not in a big rush. I'm not trying to make this like rushing anything. Like if it's supposed to work out, then it's gonna work out. You know, I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to make it try to push it, and you know, because I got something that's special already. That you know, what I'm saying I
Right.
don't. I don't need
Exactly.
nothing
That's
else.
kind of right. Like you got a circle that's so solid
Yeah.
that trying to keep someone around that you're not even sure of for real. It's like
Right. But then
that's
it's
like
like you
it's the
also miss
blessing.
that
It's the
romantic.
blessing and the curse of that. That's what
Yeah.
I'm realizing. Because you think no one's solid off rip, or like you try to cut off the relationship so early you don't even really let it go.
No, for sure. And then forgetting people are human, you know, and that they're going to make
Right. Right.
mistakes, and
Right.
you know,
People
and
mistakes.
and expecting too much, and that's one thing that we talk about a lot too. I
Mhm.
need to see you with some cornrows, not this head, dude.
Ah!
Nigga gonna see the egg for real. But no, but like again with just not seeing people though, like if you expect them or put them in too high regards, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not fair to them. It's not fair to
Right.
expect so much from them, and you know what I'm saying? Even if you are giving that out, it's like at a certain point you gotta know what you're looking for. Um, for real. Damn, boo boo.
Right, because I
You
mean,
gotta work on
yeah,
that.
like
It was gonna hurt to fix that
I
shit, man.
do, but
Mm,
like that made me laugh. But like that opened my eyes because like I feel like me and him are able to be on that friendship level now because it used to be like F him, da da da, I don't care. But
right.
I'm able to be on that friendship level with him now where he can tell me that type of stuff because like I took away like the expectation of what I
Yeah,
thought of
that's
him
right.
to be and finally really seeing him for what he is and like
Mm,
realize like what like he's a good dude, but what I want, he's not able to give me that. So it's like once I
right,
took that away, I was like, oh yeah, we cool, like it's
right.
friends. So that's why I can sit there and listen to what he has to say to me.
Mm.
I deny
Hey,
those.
well, who said it? I think it was Steve Harvey, but I don't know. All right,
I
next question. Whose turn is it? Cam?
don't know. You told us to give us numbers.
Oh yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna give a number and then what's it called? Who you gonna get? You gonna get a 2-digit number. We got 4.
Oh.
What's that?
What do you?
4, 4. Oh. I think that was a good question too. I think.
It
I
was.
think.
Whose question? It
Oh,
was your question,
Pooh.
right?
I 4:30.
Pooh said 4:30. Yeah. What brings it to your joy? Blah, blah, blah. All right. Are you truly enjoying yourself?
Woo.
Ooh.
I like that to be like. I don't want to expand. I go ahead. What do you think? If you need expansion,
Come
I'll try
on.
to expand.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Um, am I truly enjoying myself? Um, right now, um, I want to say I mean, I have my days like anybody else, but I really want to say, yeah, like Cam talked about earlier, like looking back at where I was like last year, I'm like way more happier and way more, I want to say free. Like I don't really care what no one thinks about me.
Free.
I'm gonna do what I do. Like
Right.
I'm happy. Like I'm happy like that. So, and I'm more confident in myself than where I was last year. So I want to say,
Mm,
yeah, doing things that I don't think I would ever have done. So yeah,
right.
I would say
And
happy.
to expand on that a little bit is like when you talk about enjoying yourself, when we talk about like the restraints, and then it's like you know, you were given this specific life and yada yada yada. So it's like, are you enjoying that experience that that's it's personal to you, like the body that you have, the mind that you have, the family that you have, this whatever the gifts that you have, like you were,
So
what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah, I think it's like what we talked about multiple times. I think it's like as far as like family, like
Mm,
I love y'all for y'all. I can't expect y'all to be anything other than what y'all are. Y'all just show up for me, so I love y'all for that. So I'm happy in that aspect. Um, I'm enjoying myself. I don't know. I just say yeah. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
No, but that's
it's
it. And
living for the moment. Like I'm not take away expectations. Like we were just talking about. Like last year, I had so much expectations of where I should have been, and that's where I wasn't really happy. So once I took that away, just started living for me and being me. That's happy.
no, it's cool. It's this started this song by Promise NYC. He's like, I stopped trying to explain. I started to enjoy life and stop trying to explain it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's kind of
right.
cool because I think that's what you're kind of saying with like it opens up that door, that freedom to kind of just like take everything for what it is and keep it going. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. Take people for
Mm,
what it is, to who they
yeah,
are. Like
yeah,
take experiences for what it is. Like take life for what it
yeah.
is. Like I really believe like only you can make you happy. Only you can make you upset. Only you
Right.
can do that. So,
It's
mm,
sad because it's all in there. And even if somebody else does make you happy, it's like that's your fault for
don't
not
put all
making
that
for not putting
exactly
it's
exactly for
yourself.
putting all that weight on their shoulders to make you
Yeah,
happy. No, like once
For
you
your
take that
happiness.
away,
yeah,
exactly. Mhm.
yeah.
Someone should only be able to build off your happiness. They should never be the main happiness.
Right. The foundation for it. I don't know, but that's
Mm,
where we get into like people letting you down, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about something earlier, I'm gonna put it in the song, but it was like I don't be depressed, I just be letting myself down. You know, and it's like it's funny because it's like
yeah.
sometimes I really feel like that. Like I get in the funk, not because of, you know what I'm saying, my body or this, that, and the third. It's more like I really just don't be doing what I be saying I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And with that, that brings that feeling of depression. But like I said, I ain't depressed. I just be letting myself down. So that shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought that shit was cool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when it comes to enjoying yourself though, like people who know that they are, there are people who are and there are people who aren't. You know what I'm saying? Who people who just can't live with themselves, and then there are people who, you know what I'm saying. So for you to say yes, you are just somebody who and honestly enjoys living with yourself, and there's no problem with that. You know.
Right.
Um,
Exactly. It took a long time for me to get here, so I'm not. But I don't ever want to go back to not enjoying myself.
right. Yeah. No. Literally. For real. Cool. I want to stay in here because I like these life, death, and emotions. It's 351 through 450. Life. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
95.
395. All right. What would someone who loves themselves do right now?
Yeah.
Loves them.
Hmm.
What makes themselves happy.
Yeah.
That's like if that could be like if they like going hikes, like go for
Yeah.
just take care of themselves. Like I'll use myself for example. I would say I'm happiness session that starts off asking like how you feeling today. I can't say like like
Right.
at the grocery store, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good. I'm
Ocean.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Happy, sad, very happy, stuff like that. I would say like I'm very. What I'll do is I'll do stuff. I'll be running through my day. Up, like save and like try to make sure. If I don't do that, I'll play the game. I know like self care, like things like that'll make me happy and like, my happiness happy. You know,
For
go
sure.
outside for
I,
some point in the day, watch.
I know. I seen y'all learning how to longboard, man. I told Wes we started a little. What's it called?
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
I
Crazy.
did.
What's
I
it
love
called?
Marcala's
that.
getting good. Marcala's actually getting pretty
I'm
good at
getting
it.
like I'm really on it. Like longboarding, man.
Look, I'm
Longboarding. It's
telling because I'm sure Chu know how to ride. So if we get all of us and then we go visit West, we can all be cruising down the fucking bay on longboards. You know what I'm saying? West got
um,
a cool ass one too.
But you got to take Marcala down that hill. You have to look. I can't be the only one who got destroyed by that fucking hill. I
know,
want to run it back.
You gotta master that hill. We gotta get you.
I was so close.
I know, and that's it though. Is we just gotta. If you would have just squatted, just to keep your base center, you'd have been good. But I've been there before, so I can't even. It come with the game. It come with the game. You know, Wes, tell them about these damn hills where he live at. Like your car literally be like this all night, like parked. You feel me? And when you don't know no better, like you know what I'm saying, like kind of how I had you do. Like when you just don't know no better about hills, you just gonna ride. And if you ride, that bitch gonna take you faster than you ever fucking win your life, dude. So
like it started to keep going faster, and I was like, okay, this is good. Like this is enough. Like this is good. And then this motherfucker just kept speeding up.
Until you off and try to run and your feet don't keep up.
Yep.
You just stop. Like you run into the dirt. But it's gonna be smooth though. I'm excited. I hope y'all can be crew keeping up with me, you know what I'm saying? We come out there, we can tear up OB. And then with longboards.
I just gotta work on my turns, you know.
Yeah. Oh God. The true test is if you could turn at a sidewalk.
On a sidewalk?
Yeah, if you can turn
I've been on straight, clean pavement.
On me, they redid Pleasant Street. Perfect.
Damn.
Like perfect to learn how to launch.
See, y'all need to go ahead and make that investment, Pooh. You need to get you a better one too.
No, I want to cop one.
Shit is fun. It's fun learning. It doesn't get old because I ride I park literally like 1 block away from fucking where I work, but I'd like take my longboard and I ride it anyway. I ain't walking if I got a well, I bought the longboard for it. I ain't have to walk nowhere. No, but that's only I don't know. Summertime, you ain't gonna use that bitch in the wintertime for real. Right.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool to know how to do it. It's cool to learn how to do it too. All right. I think it's my turn.
Right now too.
I'm longboarding to work, man. I can't.
God, you're gonna see me on the highway.
Holding onto a car, just
hey.
All right. Here we go. Turning the easiest part. Yeah. Have I seen Mar on the longboard?
Mar, have you even gone on one?
Hey, have I seen him on a longboard? I'm trying to. You know who his brother is though, so he must know some. He must know some. Unless, no, bro, I ain't trying to get hurt. All right, real quick. I like this question. 394. Are my actions mostly guided by love or fear? Beautiful question.
That's a beautiful question. Oh my.
Beautiful question. And it's sad to say, and if I answer it personally, I think it's both. You know what I'm saying? And I would say more so fear because I think we just live in a time now where you have to learn how to let your love conquer your fear. And like if you don't learn or teach yourself that, then you're automatically gonna be guided by fear because that's what we're programmed, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're given that. So yeah, I would say mostly fear, but like love is the battle that you must like you what you're fighting for. You're fighting for that ability to lead with love and then know that that's true rather than knowing what you because I feel like fear just stems from past decisions or what you've seen before, what you've seen others do and you know, so love is more like it's spontaneous, it's random, it's let it go. Fear is what I know. Love is let it go. So I think that Marlo Key likes with it. Okay. All right, we're gonna see. He can ripstick too.
I had a ripstick in a minute.
Hip swivel, man. Let me see them hip sweep. You see that pic he put up, and somebody was like, "Where all your weight go?"
Yes.
No, listen, I was on the like that. You know the right angle, my guy. You know the right angle.
Not angle. Mar, tell her you've been working.
No, you know that. What's it called? That Mar. How there's a Marius.
Yeah.
At first glance, I was scrolling.
That's Marius.
This Marius. I'm like,
that's TK Blue.
I'm like, this Marius. This ain't fucking Lamar. But that shit funny though. I'm thinking he really out here dropping LBs.
Well, Lamar, I'm proud of you, bro.
All right, man.
I thought he was.
We'll see. I wonder what he's been doing.
Liquid diet with just Casamigos.
Never mind. Don't drop that secret.
Okay. Straight Patron all weekend, no food, no water. Yeah. They be on a different type of time. I know Johnny's making money off these niggas, man. Run it up.
Next bottle
That's
on
all
you,
I need,
Mark.
baby. For sure. All right, boo boo. I got. All right, 3:55. What does heartbreak feel like?
Oof.
What's it feel like?
What's crazy was I was just asked this question like last week too. Like that's crazy.
Really?
Yes. It's.
I'm about to say, what answer did you give then, and then do you feel differently now?
It's only been a week.
Okay, so hell no.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. I think especially like when you don't really know what happened, so you constantly battling with like the unknowns. Like you don't know like if you did it, you don't know if they just had something going on. You just don't know. So you're constantly battling with the loss of them, and then you're also battling like with whether or not like like you're enough, like all that extra stuff. And then like what happened, you always playing back. So yeah. So it's terrible. I don't wish that on nobody. That's sad. But like that's life.
It's heartbreak.
It's life. Life is heartbreak. But I seen this tweet and it was like heartbreak is like grief, but they're not dead or something. Like everything, your plans are dead. Like you lost your future plans, you lost the person, you lost like you got the memories, but that's not coming back. So heartbreak is hard.
I think it's cool because it's like everything that we kind of talked about so far, it kind of like can be compacted into that. We're like, love are you leaded by action or are you leaded by your actions leaded by love or fear? It's like with heartbreak at first it was all love, and then it got to the point where someone now lead with fear. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's deep with that.
That's why I think like it's terrible, but like when you get over it and you get past it, you look back on it like, dang, like that's something I really had to go through. Like that's.
I'm sorry.
Mars,
Lamar.
that's a 20-second ban, bro. That's a 20-second ban.
I tell you, boy, shut up.
Yeah, tighten up, bro. Tighten up. Chill on that. Chill on that. But that is funny as hell, though. But
that is funny.
OMG, Mar, you can't be for real.
I
don't know. I feel like it's everything though. It's coming home and you thought your food was here, but it's not. That's hard. You know what I'm saying?
But like, bro, like coming home and like you just go the leftovers in the trash because they got torched. Like
gone.
No, like plate scraped clean, like everything.
Like heartbreak can be anything, not like even just relationships, but like losing someone, that's heartbreak. Like losing someone, not coming back, that's heartbreak. Like not getting the job that you were set on, that's heartbreak. Like there's so much things in life that can be associated with heartbreak. So it's something that you gotta go.
Yeah, what you said kind of was perfect. Where it's like at first it's just the expectation, like you said, the future plans, what you thought you was gonna do with it. So you invested a lot of yourself into it, like
you invested
a lot of your love power.
It's harder with the relationship, like, cause like at least to me, like if someone passes away, like you don't have to see them again, but like if you're heartbroken by someone, you gotta see them, like obviously you can unfollow them on social media, but like we talked about, this county's so small, they're gonna pop up again somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna run into them somehow, like and seeing them like
everybody snap.
Bro, literally, I swear to God, like you wasn't on no one's snap before, but now we broke up, and I'm heartbroken. You on everyone's snap, but it's crazy because like after that, like you have to constantly just like deal with it. Like you have to constantly see them. You have to possibly risk seeing them, like especially like use an example, like you with someone since high school, they all throughout high school, whatever, break up. Like that's most likely the love of your life, you know what I'm saying? From when you feel like in the future, like you still gonna feel stuff when you see them have kids, get married, like after y'all plan this life together, like that shit. That's why I think heartbreak is with the person is worse.
Yeah.
It
So
is too, because they have to go on and live more life. You have to see that and be like,
Yeah.
exactly.
either respect it, and if you have it going for you, then you ain't tripping. But if you don't, then you like, damn, I could have had that with them.
Yeah.
Right. That's what kind of what it goes back to like removing expectations, because I see so many people that I sit there and like, well, one day like maybe we'll come back to each other and all this extra stuff, and it's like, no, you're not doing anything but setting yourself up for like heartbreak
Yeah,
all over again, because if that never happens, you're gonna be crushed. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So like I feel like once you remove that, like, and accept it for what it is, like we had a good time with each other, you know, all time came to an end. I seen this quote.
yeah.
It was like, some people are destined to collide, but not destined to be. And I swear I've been holding on to that ever since. Like it's just it's
You, you
helping.
be
Like,
on the Twitter thread hashtag quotes.
hey, they be popping up. They be popping up, man. And I'll
Screenshotting
be
it.
looking
I'll
for
put
them.
a little thing in the Discord chat. You can just toss them in there. Throw them in there.
Drop
I'll
them
be
more.
looking for them, man. But if
I
you
like
need
that
anything,
though.
yeah,
Say it
like
again. Say it again. Say it again.
some people are destined to collide, but aren't destined to be. And it's like
Yeah.
it really helps. But
Can't.
it
Yep.
can help.
Can't be said better. Can't be said better. For
It
real.
can,
Hmm.
especially if you struggle with that. Like, I think I was having a conversation with Azure, or it was in the chat, but she said something to me. She was like, everybody is replaceable, but they're not. Whoever they're replacing them with, you with, isn't you. So it's like, dang, that's
Hmm.
true. Like everybody is replaceable, but they're not
Yeah.
gonna be me. They're not gonna be the like. And I think
Right.
that's like kind of something that you should look at. Like, yeah, I'm replaceable. It's like taking your ego out of it. For like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm this and that. I'm that one. Like, da da da. But and you
Hmm.
sit back and think like, yeah, I am replaceable. But
Can't be replicated.
no, yeah, I'm
Right.
me. Like nobody can be Marcala Nicole more. Like I'm me, but
That's
I
that.
am replaceable.
That's
So I
But
think, yeah,
I think it's that thing where like if we could imagine you only got so much room on your heart to stand, and then people are like those shoe prints are there, so they can be replaced, but they can't be filled and be like stood in like the other
mm,
person type deal. But it's crazy because like that print is still there to the point where it's
right,
like when I move forward, you know what I'm saying? Somebody prints were here before yours, and that's why it's like it's hard. That's why I like the idea of being married to one person for your whole life, and it's like nobody can kind of tarnish that there's only one pair of prints there, so there is no heartbreak, there is no, I mean, of course there's turmoil in the relationship, but essentially when
right,
it's like it's just y'all two, the heart is y'all both are disconnected to each other through, we both imprinted our love of what we expect from our partners, and it's going to carry out until we
right,
die, so um it do sound good to have many wives and all of this and how we go through it in our relationships where it's like, what I'm saying, you could got a boyfriend in 8th grade, ain't single till 12th grade, you know what I'm saying? Meet somebody in college type deal. So it's like it comes and it goes, but it's like if you could find that one, then you wouldn't have to look at nobody and be like, damn, like they're doing good, they got kids, they got a nice family, like it wouldn't even be that like. But if it is, if you are capable, then that's when you understand and love, like you're able to love and let go. So it's like the prints don't stick like they do. Like you're able to let go and to love someone else without being like, I wish they were more like the person I had before or something like that.
right.
You know?
No, yeah, I
Mm,
100% agree with that.
no, for real.
Mm.
All right, boom. Who's next? Because I like these the life, death, and emotions. These ones are good ones.
Oh yeah, these ones are good.
350 through 450. You have 350 through 450.
420.
What is something you regret? Why? How can you turn this into a lesson or a positive?
Um, hard. There's like a lot of things I regret, but I guess. Oh well, definitely. I'd have to say as far as like being so close-minded to accepting my sexuality. Like I knew what it was years ago, but
Mm.
not like coming out years. Obviously, like it's a thing where like you have to be. I always like tell myself like as every time I feel like I hang out with the girl and I have a lot of fun, I'm like, dang, I should have did this years ago. Should have stopped messing with niggas years ago. I think it was definitely like everything happened when it was supposed to happen, you know. And like, if I would have did it when I was like a teenager, careless, I would have made a lot. I probably would have. Like now, like it came in. It came, like the feeling of me like ready to come out came in after I hit my growing, getting over my trauma, going, you know, changing as a person, maturing, just evolving and that. And I think it came at its. I don't know. I just think everything happened for a reason. Like I think it was a lesson myself to like and not rush things. Like I think it was I look at my last year like I always tell people like I'm like a butterfly, you know what I'm saying? Like
it literally came out.
yeah, exactly. Literally, I came up that conclusion. Like that's what I always tell people. Like ever since like I came, I feel like I haven't been. I don't know. I just felt like I got like a weight lifted off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot better. Like I'm definitely happier. I'm not as depressed. I'm still anxious, but about like random things.
Right.
Like oh my god, is a crackhead gonna walk up to me and like that type of like.
I know. We talked. You said that last time, and then it went out. Or you talking about like how Big Day was like you shouldn't be walking the streets of Cleveland at night type shit, and then it's like cause you're a girl type shit. And I watched back, and I'm like, I meant to say because I remember I'm like I can't remember, but I meant to say like my Uncle John, we was in the barbershop. I told him how I like walk downtown Cincinnati and I wouldn't get bothered. He like, nigga, look at you. He like, you big ass, you know what I'm saying? You're a big ass dude. Like, hey, you got to be a big motherfucker to come fuck with you type shit. So I'm like, okay, like that makes sense. So then that made me think about like for women, especially like if you're seen as vulnerable, like then it's like that's a good reason why you shouldn't be like. Or if you are, you got to be prepared. You know, more than just having spray on you, motherfucker. You gotta
have a gun. I mean, at this point now, like you can Ohio, you can carry a handgun with no license.
Yeah, that's up there.
Crazy as fuck, but it works
Ohio
out.
Pretty Wild West though.
Literally,
as much as they don't want to admit it,
they
pretty
are.
Wild West.
Like the law works out for women, like live alone. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously that increases the chance of the attacker having a gun too, but that's for another time. But
All right, so real quick, what do y'all think about this school shooting shit? Like just because it's hot, like what?
Yeah.
Y'all have any thoughts, like, or any feelings towards it? Hey, in the chat too. Anybody got any feelings towards the school?
obviously super
Like
bad. Like
or,
it
or,
makes
or
you
public
scared.
shootings. Public shootings. Sorry, public shootings.
Scared. Like it scares me, especially because like no funny shit. Like I said, like my anxiety just. That's not even random. That actually happens. But I'll be in. It makes you like on edge, like everything. Like, I'll go to this person. I'll case the store. I'll be like, okay, this nigga have a gun, cause this nigga be plotting to go back to his car and get a gun. I think it puts you on edge, and it definitely makes you like when all that happens, like especially like the one in Texas, like it made me instantly because I was.
Right.
It's hard because like you don't want to become numb. Like at one point, like it happened like 2.5 weeks, like back to back. Like I remember just saying like, what the fuck is going on?
No, but
crazy, man. I'm sorry.
I was about to say that. I'm good at that.
I'm not one of them.
As one should. But no, I think it's one of those things too where it's like I hope it doesn't get to the point where they try to take guns away from people. Like I do think it is important, you know what I'm saying? But once again, I feel like if we push a wave of like communalness and then we fix the poverty, I feel like we can get out of this like way of like I'm gonna kill you if you step on my shoes or I'm gonna kill you if you disrespect me. Like we can get over it and get past that, and we can kind of live more like you wouldn't need for a gun. But in this time where we all are ignorant, you know what I'm saying? If the nigga crazy, he grew up crazy, and he disrespecting you and threatening to kill you, then you guys do type shit. How do you guys feel about the fact that DeWine just passed law allowing teachers to carry.
So
I like that.
I was talking about that with someone. Like I work at LC, the fitness center, so like a lot of people come through. I meet a lot of good people. Actually, I kind of like that. But and he used to be a administrator. I think he worked either for JVS or something. But he was just talking about like I have seen so many teachers that are so careless with their things that like they gonna mess around and lay the gun down and not even think about it. So he said that I was like, dang, that is true. Like, how many teachers have you seen like just leave their stuff around or leave anything around and like
it's crazy. The answer keys out everywhere.
Right, answer keys, like you just it don't matter. Like they're just and I get it because like they got a lot going on. You got a whole bunch of different kids coming through and now you got a whole bunch of stuff to keep track of, but they are pretty careless with their stuff, so I don't know. That'd be hard. That's kind of iffy.
That's putting the gun in
My
the
thing,
possibly.
and I think teaching in school is a lot of power. I think it's a lot of power based. Like a teacher wants to feel like if you don't act right, I'm sending you to the office and I have that authority over you. You know? So I think a gun, like you get a teacher like Miss Smiley with 10, with you know what I'm saying?
Miss Smiley, no, Miss Smiley would have upped the blick immediately.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Not to put these people.
She got that pencil in the eye. Whoo, she would have aired that bitch out.
On me, just straight up.
To be like smoking this cig out the window. Like, I hate these damn kids. I hate these damn kids. But I'm saying where it's like, I don't even know. Like, you got all these bad kids. She gonna just pop one in the air like, yo, everybody sit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it's like, it depends on where you at. So, in a place like Oberlin, I don't know if it's that mandatory, but it's like what they try to sell through the marketing of the school shootings is the fear of like you never know
it happening.
You know, you never know where it could happen. And so it's like it's sad. You don't want to say it's not gonna happen at this school, so they shouldn't carry. There should be a gun somewhere in the school,
that's
but
what I was
maybe
thinking,
only for the principal.
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
Right.
But nigga, imagine Bayless having that. Imagine Bayless or Thomas having that fucking pistol.
But I'm cool with that because Thomas, that's the last thing he gonna want to do. You know what I'm saying?
But he not gonna want to shoot. Yeah.
No,
man.
You know?
I hope Thomas doing good.
Hey, no, what's
I don't know what Brother Thomas is. Tell him to tap in one day, man.
For those who know, we giving it to Lumbee Grandma. She gonna hold that.
Miss Brooks, she about to up the blick. She gonna up the blick if a nigga trying to run her steady hard.
Wait, where you going?
Look out the window, like what?
Wait, where you going?
She gonna be like, you got what in your hand? But no, but I mean, but that makes you question, like, okay, if the teachers are allowed to carry, what rules do they have? Because you know, nigga, people steal shit from teachers all the time. Like people used to steal shit out of Miss Smiley's drawer. Like Mr. Byer, they used to just take the test. Niggas would steal candy. Like niggas would steal pens, pencils, anything out their desk. Like niggas have stole phones before. So like, and like, it's like okay, you can put the gun in the safe. In an active shooter situation, are you gonna have time to get that gun from the safe? Like, how effective will all this be? Like you said, teachers accepting now, not paying attention. Like, what if they go to sit down? Or not even that. What if they go to sit down? Like, you know, take the gun off the holster and put it on your desk. You put it on the far side of your desk, so it's so far away from them. It takes 1 second for someone to come and grab that gun. They can punch the teacher, do whatever they can.
But that's why I'm like, maybe they can keep it on the hip, but shit, even then, like,
you can knock the bitch out, knock the nigga out, take it off the hip, start spraying.
Knock Prego ass to the ground and take that bitch. I wouldn't do that, brother. What he said, brother, I wouldn't do that, brother.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. That's a good question.
Every have like, oh, Kayla, that was about to be so bad. I think every school should have.
Oh shit!
Like
it came delayed, so I seen it on Twitch because I missed it on.
Oh yeah. I think every school should have like an officer, like not like a Needham though, like a fucking actual like officer that like I mean, luckily
takes
like,
no shit or what?
Yeah, like but luckily like
because I like how Needham you can play with him.
Yeah, no, so like you could have him for that. Have someone that's actually like okay, like the place that like got shot up, like actually have like guards, but it's like it sucks because you don't want a fucking like 9 times out of 10, like at least for me, which is really fucked up. Like if I look at police officers, like I'm scared. Sometimes I'm usually scared of them. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I just looked at the chat. That's fucked up because like police are supposed to like serve and protect. Like a lot of kids are scared of cops now because of like, what they have done in the past, like as far as black people, minority stuff.
Treatment.
You don't want cops at school scaring kids. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. I don't know. I think a lot of it is what they stand for more than anything, and it's just like it's an understanding, but at the same time, like we just want to rebel and be like fuck the police. But it's like that shit where they be like fuck the police, but then they be like 911 when someone break into my crib type shit. So it's like at the same,
Don't shoot me.
No, literally, it's just my house, So,
Literally.
type deal. So no, that's a good question though. All right,
Thank you,
boom.
Reva. That was a good question.
No, I was about to ask, what do you think, Miss Reva? What do you think
Reva.
about teachers having guns? Teach to death if they're comfortable. Yeah. It just like you gotta have. I don't know, cause it's like, we think that we give good background checks to regular civilians, like where we have to double down on teachers, make sure that they really good. Cause bro, it doesn't. You know how frustrated. Man,
like, bro,
I worked at
imagine
Cleveland
Miss
Heights.
Hanlon.
I'm letting that bitch off every day.
And Miss Dejas, Miss Jones. Like, imagine Miss Jones with a gun. Would have sprayed the fuck out of you.
Bro, what?
Man, Miss Jones had me Emily my freshman year.
Bro, what? Stop it. I keep telling people like I don't know Spanish because I have both my younger siblings and me in Spanish 1.
And missing Dejas is so bad. I feel
so bad.
Oh God.
I know. That was like we remember how she put us in a circle, just looking at Justin, looking at Chewy, looking at Cameron.
Because
we just looking at each other.
Everyone in there. That was a bad class.
It was a great year though. Damn. Hey, that song I just made about what's it called? Background checks are too quick for guns. I'll say that. But at the same time, bro, like for the amount of people that have guns and then for the amount of people who use them stupidly, it's like the rate. I don't know. I could probably look it up right now, but like it's like I feel like it's not that bad. Like people generally know how to take care of themselves with a gun, So it's like it seems like it should be rational, but then there are just those few cases where you have that. Teachers are elaborating more, but I feel like that. Okay, and I understand that completely. That's kind of like you should just like I come here to teach. I don't come here to protect the school type shit.
Like, they don't get paid enough for that.
Top flight security?
I'm not.
Hell no.
Top flight security and the teacher of the world, Craig. That's Mr. Russ if he had an AK behind that bitch hanging on the wall, Black Power type shit. But no, I definitely understand. But I feel like it's cool because it does give them that ability. So if there is somebody who feels like their life is in danger, or that what I'm saying, they could do because like I said, you go to a school that's downtown Chicago. What I'm saying, I don't know what it's like, but let's say it is like what we think it's like. Then like you leave your school and nigga, you ain't got it on you, whatever. It's like if that is the case, but that's the only time I could really see that. Like if you feel like you need it. Man.
With that though, too, with me and your mom was talking about like last week, like schools like that, they got metal detectors as soon as you walk through the door. Like the likelihood of seeing something like that is very slim because they have that type of security. Right. I mean, it takes a while to get in them schools, but like that's something that a lot of these schools need.
Should do. Yeah.
That school like they played at Chewy here for their district tournaments high school, but they had metal detectors like where you could even get the gym, and it took us forever to get in the game. But I'm like, damn, like it was low key in the hood, so I'm like, this makes you feel better.
It's needed because they know that it's needed. Like they know the type of environment around, so they know that type of extra precaution is needed.
That's like if you ever peep clubs, what they do is they never a club will never play like rowdy music before they about to leave. Like they always try to turn it down with like some like old school line dancing or something because they don't want you leaving that bitch to that finito.
Literally,
then you walk out that
look at me crazy. Yeah, like
still dancing.
He stepped on my shoe.
Bro, that's literally how all fights and shootings happen in house parties. Chief Keef or some type of like Finito or some type of Chief Keef song comes on.
But it's like that. And house parties don't know how to. They don't do it like bars or clubs do. They don't turn it down. They keep keep you going. So you leaving.
Up. Yeah, they keep you going.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, well, shit. Let's do a little rapid shit and get up out. I gotta go catch the sunset.
I need to go try to work out.
Period.
Quick.
I don't know what I'm
Better
gonna
get an attitude, okay. Okay, that's cool. And Dave, they're a fun time when they're together. They're kind of like yin and yang.
I'm tired of Dave.
Unless
That's been together for like okay, but like we haven't had a car for like 2 weeks, so we stranded together.
Damn.
And you know, like you know how to live with him, but like imagine all day.
Oh, I know. Nigga just. Nigga just be making noises just to hear himself.
Just to make sure he can still do it. Like, just to make sure that nigga still got hearing, bro.
Yeah. He's like, I'm alive? Say some random shit.
Like, just making sure. We were funny, man.
But, alright, boom. I think I'm, no, for sure. Highlight my message. Dudes with the Moors.
Hey,
Hallelujah.
the channel points. I love to see. Bro, we got 10 viewers in here tonight. I fuck with y'all for that. Y'all did.
Man, okay, I'm one of them. Pooh, and are y'all two of them too?
So mine isn't.
Or Pooh, do you not count?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 8. We got 8 solid. Take them. Love y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Jordan in here though.
Jordan, I mean, that dude been pretty busy though. He do it. So what does his daughter do?
No, they had the. I think around August for real. Maybe.
You're pregnant. If you're pregnant in general,
big ass belly. Big ass belly for real. Hey, what are those points though? I've never seen that.
It's like. So 100 points to unlock a random sub. Send them in. Not gonna lie, Malik, I've never honestly said, hi, I'm Carl. Good look at
I'm Carl.
Yeah, no, this is I definitely like reading the book. It was. Thank you, Reba.
Thanks, Reba. I'm serious. I would like for you to hop on one day. I think you're so funny. And tell that goodbye forever story. Malik, when you hear this goodbye forever story, you will die laughing. It was so funny.
All right, wait. So my only thing is I hate when I have to anticipate laughing for a story. So I don't want to be sitting here and then we get to the end.
If you could hop on Discord right now and just tell a story. If you could just hop on right now and tell a story, that would be amazing.
Honestly, though, also when you come home, you gotta go to the Fabulous one night and drink with her. Yes. She's really funny.
She is hoops.
I'm just scared it wouldn't be nearly as funny as y'all.
I'm on the same page.
Alright, listen. Hear us out. Just save it for when we come in person. I think you'll get here later this summer. So.
That's cool. I'm trying to make it happen. Money ain't coming in like it's supposed to, so we're gonna have to make some.
Use that superpower, hop on that plane. You know what I'm saying? Jump under that plane.
Just hang on.
Hang on like you was hanging on to that car, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I bring my beanbag quilt too. I'm gonna wrap myself up in it and just hang out, be protected by the coat. All right, shit.
I don't know
what this is.
Guys.
Yeah.
So, we had a lot of like viewers stay this time too. So like, and you guys are very active, like chatting.
Yeah, I know.
Getting involved with it.
We got the whole immunity. All right, so one thing I'll do it, or we can cut it off. All right, peace, love, and so.
You like nah, never.
Tune in next Monday, for the other one.
Episode 4. Can y'all